What's up, everybody? This is Brother Malik Heru El Shabbazz, the owner of Shabbazz Organics. I'm going to try to make this as short but as succinct as possible. I want to talk about cannabis. And I want to talk about the relationship between THC and CBD. So, from the cannabis plant, we get THC, we get CBD, we get CBN, we get THCA, and we get CBG. For this discussion, we don't care about anything but THC and CBD. Now, in Texas, possessing THC without a medical permit is illegal. So, marijuana is, because it's prohibited in Texas, Shabbazz Organics does not possess it or sell it or use it or any of that. So if you're looking for anything with THC in it, you can't get it from Shabbazz because I don't touch it. I don't mess with it. I hope one day that Texas allows for THC to be legal. I hope that it happens soon, because THC, marijuana, has a lot of medicinal value to it. Now, that being said, cannabis is the plant that gives us THC and CBD. The difference between the two is the psychoactive constituent or compound in the cannabis. So in cannabis, the THC is the psychoactive compound. When you remove the THC from the cannabis, you're left with CBD. Now, according to the government, 0.03% of THC in CBD is legal. So, if you're in possession of cannabis and it has THC in it, just straight out the ground, then you're gonna be in trouble. But if you have CBD and it has 0.03% of THC in it, or it's found to have that much in it, then you're within your legal right to have it. Shabbazz Organics buys its CBD in bulk from a trusted vendor who certifies from an independent tester to have 0% THC in the CBD. And the reason why I use this particular vendor is because I'm concerned about when people use my CBD, that they can go to work and get tested for drug use and not get burned. That's one of the reasons why I use this particular vendor. The other reason is that the way that they certify their CBD is really they put a lot of money and effort into certifying their CBD to make it to make sure that it's legal. So I don't like anything that I use in Shabbazz Organics. I don't half step. So this CBD is the difference between the THC and the CBD is the psychoactive compound. No THC whatsoever. So let's talk about CBD. CBD is non-psychoactive, meaning that you won't get high. You won't get high smoking or ingesting or using CBD as a topical oil. You won't get high from it. However, it will produce a lot of physical benefits, such as reducing pain, nausea, prevent seizures, and easing migraines. CBD is one of these types of herbs that will. It has so many benefits to it that I can spend the rest of the day naming and explaining to you how many benefits it has. So, but the main benefits is that I sell it for is pain management, for focus, for calm, for energy, for even for healing. So Shabbazz has in stock 8 different strains of CBD. The Elektra, Hawaiian Haze, high grade mix. And the high grade mix, if you go to the website ShabbazCosmetics.com and you see the high grade mix, what that means is I actually bought from the vendor a mix of different strains of CBD, and each of the strains of CBD had up to 20% CBD in it. So I just called it high grade mix. I have Lifter, Remedy, Sour Space Candy, Special Sauce, Silver Haze. I believe that's it. So those are the strains of CBD that I have in stock. I plan to get another 8 strains when I go on my next buying cycle. I'm going to get another 16 pounds of CBD. I like CBD for myself personally. Now there are a few ways to use it. You can use it topically, which is on the skin or hair. You can ingest it as an oil under your tongue. You can take it in a capsule, or you can smoke it. Also, you can put it on your skin as a salve. I particularly like the oil under the tongue because I'm a kind of a private person, so I don't like the smell of having the smell of marijuana on me, and people think, that I'm some drug user, whatever. So I use the oil, and the oil has the exact same effect as if you were smoking. Now, there are 3 types of CBD effects. There is the sativa, the indica, and the hybrid. So when somebody says or asks, or somebody says, well, I like the sativa. So what is the sativa for? versus indica or hybrid. So the sativa is used. It produces a mind high, or energizing, anxiety reducing effect. If you use sativa, they call it sativa dominant, because all the strains have some parts of indica in it, and vice versa. So you call it sativa dominant or indica dominant, and so anyway, so if you use sativa dominant strains, you might feel productive, creative, not relaxed or lethargic. So you're not gonna feel sleepy. You're not gonna feel like you relax. You're gonna feel with some energy. You're gonna be like, you know what, man? I could make this music. I could write this story. I could, I could focus on some work and get shit done. So now, three of the most popular strains of, not strains, but effect types. Three of the most popular strains of CBD that is sativa dominant, which I don't have yet, is the Acapulco Gold, the Panama Red, and the Durban Poison. Those three are coming next. But I do have, now, my sativa dominant strains are high in CBD, up to 20%, 19% of CBD. These other ones that I just named, the Acapulco Gold, Panama Red, and the Durban Poison, have like 15-16% CBD in it. My objective is the higher CBD points for a maximum effect. But I'm getting those three and a few other strains coming soon. The indica strain effect type of CBD is basically used for intense relaxing, has intense relaxing effects. It can reduce nausea, pain, and it can increase appetite, kind of like THC. And the indica is mostly what people want when they want CBD, because it has a closer effect to THC than the sativa does. So a lot of people want the indica more than they want the sativa. Now, the Hindu Kush, the Afghan Kush, and the Granddaddy Purple are three strains that are popular indica CBD with indica in it, that are indica dominant. Sorry. Anyway, those are those three. Unfortunately, I also have those, and I'm saying I'm using those names because those are popular strains of CBD, but there are tons of different strains of CBD that has more CBD in it, which is again what I look for. So the hybrid CBD is let me go back. So with the indica CBD, it is good for nighttime or daytime. It's good for daytime or nighttime. Now, it just depends on what you're doing. So if you're looking to just, like, if you're looking to sleep, you're looking to just, get some good rest, get some good sound rest, you can use this indica. If you're looking to be up and moving around and doing stuff, then you can use a sativa. If you want kind of just get a good feel, not a good feel, but say like if you just using it mostly for its pain effects or its effects on pain management, or if you're using it for, for some ailment, then you probably want to use a hybrid. Now the hybrid will kind of, it's more of a equal amount of both sativa and indica, and it's used mostly for people who don't care about the relaxing part, don't care necessarily about the focusing part. They mainly want to focus on pain relief. They mostly want to focus on the anti-inflammatory effects or whatever. So that is the difference between indica, sativa, and hybrid. I really don't feel like I explained it in my head the way I wanted to, but I hope that there was a good start. Now this right here is one of my high CBD strains. This is Hawaiian Haze CBD, and you can see it has 18.4% CBD and 0.1% THC. So basically, that 1/10 of 1% is so low that you're not going to even it don't even register in the brain as far as THC is concerned. But the CBD in it is going to 18.4%. You're not going to find a lot of CBDs with more than 20%. So 18% is like, it's some good shit. So anyway, I can roll it for you. I can encapsulate it for you. I can convert it to oil for you, and I can make a salve for you. Now, for instance, let's see. So this is my oil that I make using the dry CBD, and I use only MCT oil when I make the CBD. Some people like to use vegetable oil or some other kind of oil, but CBD and MCT oil together would be the best mix possible in any case. So you can look that up, and that's all I'm going to use. My salve, of course, looks like this, and you rub this on to your body or to the parts of the body that's painful, and it's going to I don't want to say numb the pain, but it's going to give you the effect that it's not as disturbing as if you didn't take it. Of course, this is the pre-rolled that I rolled. I literally rolled all of these. This is the sour space candy, and this is probably the lowest percentage of CBD that I have is 14.5%. But I actually like this one. I smoke this one sometimes at nighttime when everybody's asleep. When my wife is asleep, I just smoke that one sometimes out in the garage, and for the shower. But it's pretty good for one. You just kind of like, yeah, man, I just need to chill. So anyway, if you listen to all of that, I appreciate it. If you want to buy any of my CBD, go to ShabbazCosmetics.com. You can text me, instant message me, and I'll answer all your questions.